Let's go with that. Hi everybody, we're 12 minutes, 13 almost minutes into the stream, and we finally got it started to work. I'm upset, but we're here. It is time for Through the Omenpaths. Very excited. Ooh, I can click on this. That does nothing. Anyway. Through the Omenpaths. Begin your journey through the Omenpaths with these 3 packs. Thank you, packs. Wow. And some announcements. Great. Well, let's start with some pack opening. So through the Omenpaths, I'm super excited for this set. I've heard people be very down on it, but like it is a travel log. It is a tour through largely the most recent set of planes that we visited, which is great for me because I've only started playing relatively recently. Like, I think one of the main planes that we're seeing a lot of in the set is New Capenna, which is my beloved. I started playing before it came out, but it's when I really fell in love with Magic, and I'm super excited for this tour through the realms via these cards. Through the Omenpaths, pack 1, let's see. Now, I think that they kind of flubbed spoiler season, personally. They kind of just dropped all the cards on one day, so I don't know all the cards. We're going to go into a draft after this, and it'll be exciting to see how that goes, but I will have to remind myself how a lot of cards work because I don't have them in my brain already, since they just kind of dropped all of them at once. I didn't have that trickle feed that I really appreciate from spoiler season. That's just a card. And we've got a Silk Guard, which is not standard legal. It's just in the bonus sheet. And Cheering Crowd. Cool. Very nice. Pack 2. Romantic Rendezvous. I got a Mythic wild card for some reason. Caldera Brawlers. They're from New Capenna, for example. Archangler Skyrad. Don't know where that's from, but I'm excited to find out in the future. Steelweb Surveyor. This looks like it's probably Edge because it's space. Carriage of Dreams. Looks like Eldraine. Secret Identity, clearly Bloomborough, and Boris the Spider Rider. No clue where this is from. There's probably signs, but I don't know off the top of my head. And one more pack. Suburban Sanctuary. That's what's behind us right now! Cruel Caracals, Temple Trap, Robotics Mastery, Drix Interception, Galvanized Workforce, another New Capenna card. Aura's Last of the Web Lords, probably a new plane that doesn't exist prior. And Yera and Oski. I don't know where Yera and Oski are from. I do think there's a bit of a like flavor disconnect here. I don't know what this like kindly weaver is doing, taxing all of your stuff, but whatever. Makes things harder, I guess. Who could cast a spell in front of their grandmother? Okay. Of a type they told you not to. Say, no, please don't do that. And you go, all right, I won't. You know, maybe that's the intent. All right, we are jumping into Through the Omenpaths Limited. What are our options? Through the Omenpaths Sealed? No, thank you. Through the Omenpath, Pick 2 Draft, and Traditional Draft Through the Omenpaths. So Traditional Draft is select 1 card at a time from rotating draft packs. The cards will be added to your collection. You'll use them to build a 40-card deck. Play best of 3. But then there's also Pick 2 Through the Omenpaths, which says select 2 cards at a time from rotating draft packs. The cards will be added to your collection. You'll use them plus basic lands to build a 40-card deck, play games, and receive prizes based on how many games you win. This is not best 2 out of 3, but once you get 2 losses, your run is over. This is what I want to be playing. I have heard people say that this is probably going to be a weak draft set, but I am super excited for it. I think it's going to be a very strong draft set because it is a tighter pool of cards. So there should be a lot of, like, really, it should be very easy to get the cards you're looking for to make any archetype work because there's fewer of them. There's less dilution in the pot. There's only 5 recognized types, archetypes. I am hoping to draft the Connive deck, the Villains Matters deck, because it is largely a representation of New Capenna, and while New Capenna was a set that was largely based around 3 color pairs, 3 color tries, I don't know, 3 color combos, I almost always drafted it as a 2-color set, and I really, really liked the blue-black connive archetype that originated in New Capenna. And it is back, but now with villains. Villains being a new creature type, which is a little bit inconsistent. Like, you can't really visually look at someone and go, that's a villain, because it's kind of a vague class-style creature type, not a species-style creature type. But that's okay. I think it does a better job than the hero creature type. But it's kind of like how an ally is not clear if it's an ally or not, because ally is a set-specific creature type, not a magic as a whole creature type, if that makes sense. All right. First draft of Through the Omenpaths with my adorable little Twinberry. There we are, all 4 of us. So only 4 of us. We get to pick 2 at a time, which awesome. I love pick 2 draft. It's so much fun. And I like this view better. What do we have? I think this card's bad, but I might take it. Wisecrack. I really like Carlo. I think Carlo's going to be sick, and I want to build that anyway. So let's take Carlo, and let's take the Reality Fulcrum. I'm a filthy rare drafter. Let's go. I guess I should have taken some time to look at the rest of those cards. The background of this is probably New Capenna. It's just like fancy and nice, which is just kind of New Capenna's thing. Looks like it could be a Cabaret Hall or something else. Miasmic Mist, okay, 3 mana for 4 Mayhem. That is, if you discarded it this turn, you can play it directly from the graveyard. All creatures get -2, and if you cast it from the graveyard, you get to give all your opponent stuff instead. I'll probably take that. And, ooh, or Azor. I think Azor is so good. Phantasmal Vision's pretty good, too. And again, we're going villains if we can force it. So Azor is 5 mana for a 4/5. If you have another villain, they have hexproof, and if your graveyard has 8 or more cards, they're an 8/8. Sweet. Phantasmal Vision, on the other hand, can help us fill our graveyard. I think it's going to be more reliable, as much as I really like Azor. Ooh, Urban Retreat. Now, this is not really super relevant to us, but I do want that card in my collection, and I do often think of draft as kind of like going shopping. So let's see. Obscura Alley Workers. It's literally an Obscura card. We love it. And what's this one, though? Tethix. 5 mana for a 4/5 symbiote villain. Has Death Touch. You can spend 3 to exile from your graveyard to put counters on a creature. Boring. Let's go. Being able to do it from the graveyard is cool, because obviously if we're going to be conniving, I didn't explain connive. If you don't know connive, it was introduced in New Capenna as the Obscura's theme. Obscura being the black, white, and blue faction. Again, I played them mostly just blue-black, but that was the intended faction identity. And it lets you, when you connive, you actually have a creature you control connive. It's kind of like explore. And when you explore that way, not explore, when you connive, you draw a card, you discard a card, and if you discarded a non-land, you get a counter on the creature. So it just does like everything. It filters your hand, it draws you cards, it discards you cards, it pumps a guy. It's so good. I love it. What else do we have here? We could go actually Obscura and go into the other colors here. I think I'll just take a Common Crook though. And what's Data Scrubber do? 3 mana, when this enters, exile. Ooh, maybe I should have got the land, actually. I'm very bad at bothering to get lands. I just really like not lands. This is a villain, I'll take it. I don't like drafting lands. Azor Wield, that's the word. Azor went all the way around. We're so excited. And I got a pigeon, not that I'm planning on going into white. Ooh, our rare is Lava Brink Propels the Magmalot. I don't know how good this card is. I have a hard time assessing... definitely have a hard time assessing the value of sagas. Secret Identity here lets me spend 1 to do some pretty cool things. And Aggressive Symbiosis, 2 mana, enchant a creature. It gets +1/+1, has menace, is a symbiote, and I may cast this from my graveyard by discarding another card. Sweet. That's awesome. I don't know how much discard stuff we're gonna actually do. I'm not intending to make a Mayhem deck. I'm intending to make a villains deck. So anything that's villain matters, I'm excited to pick up. And of course, villains themselves. But discarding is going hand in hand. We have the connive, so hopefully we should have payoffs for connive. And if we have payoffs for connive, then something that lets us discard other things that let us discard should also be relevant in the hopes. Should remember, Virality Fulcrum is a card that says when it enters, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards, and you can tap them to add 2 mana to spend this mana only to cast spells from exile. So I don't know how much that's going to come up. I probably won't even run this, but that's okay. Ooh, I want Phenomenal Recorder for my own collection. I'm taking it no matter what. And another rare, Stitcher's Wings. When this enters, if it was cast from your graveyard, it attaches directly. It is +2, has flying, has haste. Mayhems for 2. That's pretty good, actually. I might just do that. What else do we have? Target creature from the bottom of your library. Okay. Another Phantasmal Vision would be sweet, actually. Maybe I'll take the Phantasmal Vision. Ooh, actually, Wekdu is huge as well. Put target creature on the bottom of its owner's library. Oh, cool. I'm gonna do this. No, I can't do that. Dang it. Oh, there's too many cards I want. Actually, the thing I'm most excited to draft around is available, and that is great. Krobel is a hero, not a villain, so we don't care about Krobel. Pinnacle Team, Unstable Experiment. Oh, another Wekdu. Do we go Wekdu? Okay, so what we have here is Duskborn's Claim, probably not relevant, but very, very funny, and Secret Identity. I already have a Secret Identity. I'm gonna go with the Wekdu instead. I want the Duskborn's Claim. I probably won't run it in the draft. I just want it for my own collection, and I'm not above doing that because to me, drafting is the best way to fill your collection. So do it. Draft the things you like to play, and ooh, Mob Lookout. When this enters, target creature connives, and this is a flash one. When it attacks, it connives. Ooh, I like that a lot. What's this one do? Robotics Mastery. Screw it. We're gonna take the villain instead. Pick 2 draft is so much fun. You get such good card selection. I think Janai and Hoppy are actually very good. I definitely tested them out in Goldfishing on my own previously, and they felt great. This is another villain. I think I'll just take it for being a villain. And then this is also a villain. So sweet. Awesome. The timer feels fast, though. Wow, I do not like how quick it is. I heard that they slowed that down. Opulent Valet, sure. And Robotics Mastery, sure. Take the cards that are relevant to my colors, unless I see something really pretty that I want for myself. Pinnacle Research Room and Suburban Sanctuary. All right, third pack. I don't think Fate Weaver's that interesting. I don't think Glory is that interesting. They're both rares, but there's not really stuff I'm really planning on doing in Standard. I am planning on using Supportive Parents in Standard, though, so I might pick up a copy of that just for me. Rishi, I think, is pretty bad. It's 6 mana and doesn't do that much, but could help you Alpha Strike at the end of the game. And nothing else is super compelling. Like, I don't know how quickly these cards are going to get eaten up. I really do want Mob Lookout and Merciless Enforcers, but they might wheel. I think I'm going to take these 2. Even though I really shouldn't take the Supportive Parents. It's purely self-indulgent, and I just want that card for myself. What else do we have here? All right, another rare, Bio-Irritable Instructor. I don't care. Cheering Crowd's very cool. I also don't care, though. And Tetra Call Rings, that's a cool card. It's weird. I don't have time to go over these cards and what they do, unfortunately, which is annoying. When this enters mill 2, yes. There's not enough time. That's the problem with draft. Luckily, I'm remembering what the cards do at a glance a lot more than I thought I would. I was really worried I would be, like, really, really lost in what to do. Do I want Wekdu or do I want Arala? 4 mana for a 3/3 flying, but you can exile it from your graveyard for an effect. Or 3 mana for a 2/2 that you can mayhem in for 1. It has flash and flying. I guess we went with those. Scorpion Sting is a kill spell. We got a second Ararla. Maybe I should have gone the other one. Principal. Yeah, I'm just going to take things in my colors, not worry about it too much. Although there was a colorless trap, which I think is a pretty good card, personally. Although I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, that card has a red activated ability, so it's less relevant to our deck than I was originally thinking. But we're drafting our colors very cleanly. I'm happy about that. Archangel's here. This one wheel. Do I just take it because... I don't think Pinnacle Research Team is making the cut into the deck anyway, so why do I care? Oh, there is Carriage of Dreams, though. When this attacks, you may pay 1 if you do. Can't be blocked. Do I want Carriage of Dreams? I'm not sure. None of these are relevant, so I'll take the Ancestral Carvings and the Fire Rain Scheme, because they're both probably pretty good, and they're also uncommon. And one more pick. It is Zora, beautiful, and Carriage of Dreams. Hey, look at that. We end up getting it anyway. On to our deck build. This should be, actually, this will probably be kind of hard because I drafted very much exactly what I wanted to draft, which means that they're just, most of my cards are in my colors. Most of my cards are exactly what I want to be doing. I'm not worried at all about having enough playables. So, first things first, the auto thing decided to give me a green source for some reason. I'm not sure why. Do I want this actually? So I'm only running one of the 3 colors that Urban Retreat gives, but it's 2, return a tapped creature. You can put it into play from the battle, into the battlefield from my hand. That doesn't count as a land drop. So it's actually ramp. Which is pretty exciting. And I think I have a lot of things that care. Like, for example, Mob Lookout. When it enters, target creature connives, not itself. So maybe I want to bounce it back to my hand so I can redo it or something. I think I might keep it, just for fun. We'll get rid of the Suburban Sanctuary. Oh, that's the only reason I had the green was because of the Suburban Sanctuary. That's funny. All right, I need to cut 8 cards from this deck. So, first things first, Phenomenon Recorder. Do I want this, actually? 2, tap, remove a film counter, copy an activated or triggered ability that you control. I don't know if I have any that really matter. There are some cool ones in that, like, for example, Tefix. They have the activated ability of 3 mana, exile this from my graveyard. If I copy it, I don't have to pay that cost twice, which means I don't have to, like, I can only exile it once. So it lets me do something twice that I could otherwise only do once, which is interesting. And it's 2 counters and a death touch. Is that good enough? Like, do I care to copy that ability for 2 mana? I don't know. Prison Break is a mayhem effect. Cool. Robotics Master. What does this one do again? I kind of just took it because it was blue. 5 mana. Enchant creature. When the aura enters, create 2 colorless robots. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. Huh. It's a combat trick for 5 mana, kind of a lot, but I also get 2 bodies. That's kind of good, actually. Like, as a combat trick, you're getting an additional 4/4 of power on the field at instant speed for 5. I think I think it's worth running. Oh, looks, I didn't even mention it all. I just clicked on it. This one's not a villain, so that's a shot against it. It does let me cast non-creature spells from inside my library, which is pretty cool, and when I attack I get to mill, but I think I will cut that. I don't think that's relevant. Rishi, I think, actually is a pretty decent payoff. Not payoff, like win con. I have a big board of villains, but I can't get them through. I play this for 6, and suddenly everything is flying. Okay, cool. How many villains do we actually have in the deck? I've kind of felt like I drafted a lot. Oh, I did draft a lot. Very good, very good, very good. How many of these are good? This one's Treasure Maker. This one mills me and has Flying and Vigilance, which is just a great combination of keywords. Mob Lookout, that's something else connive. It's basically a 1/4 for 2, but you can make something else get the +1/+1, and it ETB loots. Oh, beautiful. Obscure Alley Workers, flash whenever this attacks, it connives, so you can flash it in and then attack. It doesn't have haste, but it's pretty close to it. Baymarked Leonin, when this enters you mill 2, it is also a villain, obviously. Wekdu, this needs to be discarded, but it's good to have some discard payoff. And Carlo is when a villain enters Carlo connive. So this is kind of our, like, commander, if you will. I actually built a Pauper commander deck with this as the head. It was sweet. When this enters, exile 1 target card from a graveyard and target creature connives. I think this one's kind of mid. Maybe I'll cut that. Maybe I'll cut that. 2 Auralas. I think this one's kind of okay. Like, a 4 mana 3/3 flyer is decent, and then you can spend 2 from the bin to give something flying. I love giving things flying that aren't supposed to have it. Like, Azor, for example, is 8/8. Oh, it's going to be great. What do we have that is not a villain, that is still a creature? Do we have anything? There's Carriage of Dreams, which is a vehicle. I don't really like vehicles usually, and what does it give things unblockable? I'll cut that. Duskmourn's Claim. This one's funny, and I want to do the funny thing. Miasmic Mist is a board wipe in limited, which is sweet. Opulent Valet, what do? You're a 1/1 that makes a 1/1. Pinnacle Research Team, I think, is not good. I guess if you, like, are at the if you're both top decking and you just have 7 mana and nothing to do with it, you could pay it to draw 2 cards, but I think that's not what I want to be doing most of the time. Robotics Master we talked about, and Prison Break. I didn't really look at this one super closely. It lets me bring back a thing from the graveyard, which is great, but nothing is really cheaper than 5 mana anyway, so I'm not cheating anything unless I'm mayheming it. It does get a counter on it, though, which is kind of cool. I think it's an easy cut, though, so I'll probably cut it. Otherwise, we've got a kill spell. We've got... What do you do again? +1/+1. Menace. If it became like a villain, that'd be kind of funny. You may cast this from your graveyard by discarding. Right, so if I want to discard a card, I can actually cast this from my graveyard. Well, it's also just card advantage. It's kind of like 2 mana draw a card. Oh, no, I have to discard a card, so there's no card advantage there. Unless I, have something that... Unless I discard a Mayhem card. Disable Experiment. What do you do? I just kind of assumed you were good. Target player draws a card, then up to 1 creature you control connives. We love to connive. And Secret Identity. How does this work again? For 1 mana, I can give something hexproof, but it's a 1/1. You have to be something I control. So it's kind of like protect something from a kill spell, except for now it's more easy to be killed. So, yeah. Or I can have it just become a 3/4 with flying and vigilance. Oh, I love giving something base stats and flying vigilance, especially in a +1/+1 counters deck. I think I'll cut the Phenomenal Recorder, and I think I will cut the Prison Break. I need 1 more cut. Let me just take a look at my curve here. This one's more about an in the bin, so it's kind of like a 3 cost. Robotics Mastery is probably just too expensive. What about Azor? I mean, if you get 2 of them, you can't play both. True. Huh. People talked about how this is going to be like kind of an annoying set because there's so many like legends, but I drafted what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legends total. And like I have a duplicate of 2 of them. I don't know. Someone once told me you need way fewer combat tricks than you think. I'm going to cut that one. All right. It is time for Villainous Schemes. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. That's okay. Let me just double check my land base because I always forget to do that. 9 and 7 is 16. 17 for Urban Retreat. Sounds beauteous. Let's go. All right. Game 1. Carlo, take me home. I'm so glad they were my first pick. Poetry. Many of the best decks don't go over the recommended card limit. Very rarely do you need over 40 cards in your deck for limited formats, or over 60 card in constructed. That's a good piece of advice. I don't know this card. I wonder what this art's from. It's obviously New Capenna. There's so much New Capenna in this set. It's basically Return to New Capenna. Like, New Capenna was in Marching Machine, sure, but it wasn't. Oh, look at this hand. We've got our Commando. We've got Obscurity Owly Workers. We've got our Common Crook. We got And this board is not New Capenna, unfortunately. I wish they made a New Capenna board, but I do think this is really cool. We don't really know where this is set, I don't think. There is a card in the set called Drunith, who looks like they have something to do with Rukramel, who was from Modern Horizons 3. Very cool. I think we're just going to get this down. It's a 1/3 with flying and vigilance. Great blocker, great attacker. Every time it attacks, I get to mill a card. I'm so hype. Whenever this attacks, it connives. I think we just... Yeah, I think we just flash this in on their opponent's end step. So we'll attack 1, get in some damage. I mill an island. Beautiful. Very, very good. End their turn. Make sure that I cast this on their end step. Don't let me forget me. Darval, whose web protects 3 mana and web for 1. I think this card's actually really sweet. It lets you swap a card in play that's tapped with itself for only 1 mana. And I just think that that's actually very efficient and very good. Okay. Okay, this also has flash. 2/2 flyer, or do I want a 2/1 that connives when it attacks? I want the 2/1 that connives when it attacks. Beauty. Play an island. Now, do we want to get Carlo down? Or do we want to get a Mob Lookout down and start getting somebody bigger? I think I want to get the Mob Lookout down. So Mob Lookout comes down. We're going to have this get a little bit bigger. Beauty. We're going to discard our Wekdu. We now can discard this. We can cast this at any time during the turn. It doesn't have to be right now. So I'll wait, I guess. Why does it say I can cast this? I'm not in combat yet. Silly me. I'm not in combat yet. Next, I'll move to attacks. Ooh, this has to attack. I did not think of that. Alright, it won't get to do its thing. Boo! How sad. Next to blocks. Next to damage. I have to cast this during this turn, even though it has flash. That's a pretty sizable board. I didn't get Carlo down, unfortunately, so all these villains aren't counting. This is a villain, this is a villain, this is a villain, this is a villain. I'm so excited. Everyone's been so down on this set. I've just been like, you know what? I'll play it. I think it's gonna be good, but I gotta play it first to know if I'm right. Like I gotta play it first. Maybe people are right. Oh, people are so wrong. I'm so excited. I'm gonna kill Darval. Are you gonna let me? You have 4 open mana. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me? What's that do? It gives it hexproof and +1/+1. Okay. Okay, cool. That's a fun little versatile piece. I like that. I think... Do I just play them? Yeah, we're gonna play Carlo. There's no board wipes in this format, right? Right? Of course not. How could there be? What do we mill over? Another Alley Lurkers? Cool. That's been a problem, actually. The Alley Lurkers need to attack. So if I can't get rid of Darval, I can't attack with my Alley Lurkers. Chosen my Vagabond. He gets +2/+2 for each, whatchamacallit? Is a 6. And yeah, all damage that will be dealt to you is dealt to it, which should be fine. I think I'd take the damage and then I just swing at their face and it dies, right? Yeah. Cool. We'll play an island for turn. We'll play a villain, which will allow Carlo to connive. I'll draw a card. I'll discard the card I just drew. It gets a +1 counter. We attack with the team. I should not have attacked with the Mob Lookout. That was a mistake. Oh well. Bam, 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 bam. That was a weird visualization of what just happened, but I'll take it. I can exile this card from my graveyard to put 2 +1/+1 counters as a sorcery. Yeah, okay. Sure. Woohoo! Villains! Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm probably just unbearable to listen to, but I'm very excited about villains. I think they're gonna be great. The flavor on the heroes in the set is all over the place. The flavor on the villains feels so good. So good! They're obscure villains. It's great. Alright. Next game. I only get 2 losses though. That scares me. I still feel like in draft you should get allotted the full games. It's just like, here's 7 games, no matter how many times you win or lose. I hate like just losing 3 games and being done. Ooh, Urban Retreat. 2 mana to ramp us, which maybe won't matter because, you know, I need to actually... I don't have a 3rd land anyway, but we shall see. I won't be able to play this until at least turn 3, so I don't know how much it's going to matter. I'll play a Swamp, and let's see, we got Lookout, we've got Sting, we've got Merciless Enforcers, we've got Common Crook, and we've got an Aura. That's not relevant. Okay, Crook. I want something that ETB gets to do a cool thing. I don't see anything ETB gets to do any cool thing, so it's kind of whatever. I think I'll just pass. Because this is Flash, right? No. Oh, I'm thinking of a different card. Which one is... I thought one had Flash. This one has Flash. When this enters, target creature connives. That's the one I'm thinking of. Unfortunately, there's nothing for it to look at. Maybe we will just play the Enforcers. Sure. Why not? Probably should have played the Crook, actually. Crook is if it gets removed, I get a treasure. That's nice. That's a nice card. Opulent Ballet. 1/1 with a 1/1. We love to see it. Now, we are out of land, so we do just kind of have to play this. So I don't get to ramp. Boo-hoo. I could still do it anyway if it's better for some reason. I don't think it will be better for any reason, though. So I will just play this. Yes. And... +1/+1 Menace. That will make it a 3/2. They can double block it, and they will have to double block it. I bet I can just keep recasting from the graveyard. That's kind of sweet. I don't know if I care. The thing is, right now, they only block it with one thing and it dies, right? Well, I can just give it a counter, though. Yeah, let's give it a counter. Oh, maybe I should have done this first. Because I might draw a land. Yeah, exactly, that thing. I don't think I'm ever going to actually play Tefix, so I'm just going to put them in the bin. And, yeah, let's swing in with our Lifelinker. Do you want to lose your whole board? Boom. We love to see it. Okay. Very, very fun. Is this new for the set? So Cruel Caracol is a new card, but it is sort of a throwback to Regal Caracol, which I think is really cool. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing Caracol right. Arouse the Swarm. 4 mana enchantment. When it enters, you create a 2/1. It has reach, and then you gain 1 life for each spider you control, which in this case was 1 because of the 2/1. Spiders that you control get +1/+1 and can't be blocked by creatures with defender. Oh, okay. So all spiders get +1/+1. It is a anthem, but only for spiders. Kind of whatever. Okay. I think I sting this thing. Which seems a bit weird now that I think about it because I don't have flying, but whatever. I'm going to aggressively Symbiosis my Merciless Enforcers. They're now 4/3. I will attack. Menace, baby! I don't know why these have lifelink, but I'll take it. Oh, yes. I'm very curious about the Symbiosis. We have seen that they're establishing these symbiotes into Magic's lore. Ooh, it's Serena! This is one of my favorite cards in the set, honestly. I'm really into it. Look at her. She's so cool. She's fishing or something. I don't know exactly what she's planning on doing with that frog, but there's a frog on the end of a stick. We'll play another island. Bane marked. When this enters, I get to mill 2. I like milling. I don't think I have any benefits for milling, but I like doing it. It's just like, it makes me feel good. When this dies, you create a treasure, and when this attacks, it connives. I think I want to leave 3 mana up to do that, and so I think maybe I'll play the 2 mana, then I can leave 3 mana up. Or I could just do this. Put 2 counters and give something Death Touch. Activate only the sorcery. Do I want to do that? I'm investing a lot of resources into this. They'll become a 6/5, which means they will be able to kill it. I think I'm okay with that. What did they grab, actually? I didn't pay attention. Hide Mundanity? Cool. Yeah, I think I will do that. Let's make it bigger. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. We love to put our eggs in one basket. It's my favorite thing to do. Kill my guy. You know you want to kill my guy. Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Boom, boom. That's so good. Play a crook. I am back. I am home in New Capenna again. Okay, admittedly, this card is based off of Thunder Junction. But here's the thing about Thunder Junction. Thunder Junction is a largely unpopulated plane other than visitors. So, like, you know, who knows where these people are originally from. This is getting scary, actually. Their Serena is a 5/4 who chose not to attack. Interesting. They also can't be blocked. Well, it says can't be blocked. They can't be blocked by creatures with Defender. They can be blocked. I'll play a Swamp. This can flash in, and this mills cards. Yeah, let's mill something. Maybe we'll find something cool. You never know. We have a couple things that care about being in the graveyard. What was that? Duskmore's Claim. I don't need that card. That's fine. Cool. Oh, I totally missed it. They made my guy into a defender. And this camp, that's so funny. That's very funny. Oh, that's so cool. Huh. I guess that was the intent of printing those two cards. That's clever. All right, anyway. I think I just have to bide my time for a bit, because they just eat anything I do right now. No attacks. Oh, that's so interesting. I totally missed it. I totally missed that. That's very fun. Wow. Huh. She doesn't have Vigilance. Okay, I couldn't remember if she had Vigilance or not. She does not. Very, very cool. Do I want to block that? You don't have a flyer. I don't have a flyer. You're right. I'll take 5. Cool. I'm going to flash in Obscura Alley Lurkers. Now they have a 4-3. I could start swinging in. This on attack connives, which could bring it up to a 3, in which case they probably don't want to defend with it. You know what? Let's move on to attacks anyway. I want to attack with you, and... yeah, I'll attack with everybody else. Go ahead. What do we get? Do I want a common crook, or would I rather a +1/+1 counter? I think I'd rather the common crook. I will not get the +1/+1 counter. So since I discarded a land instead of a non-land, I don't get the +1/+1 counter, which means they can eat my guy, which is fine. They were going to eat one of my guys anyway. It didn't really change much. And now I get to play the common crook. Sweet. I am in top deck mode, which is kind of a shame. How much mana do I have, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, even if I had that Pinnacle Star team, I wouldn't be able to, like... I still wouldn't be able to do the thing, which is very funny to me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. I got so much life in the early game from this sweet, like, Enforcer that it really doesn't matter that much to me. They're chipping away. I'll admit that they're chipping. But are they chipping faster than I am? I have one more turn. So, you know, the lifelink on Merciless Enforcers added up fast with all the, like, stacking buffs. That's cool. That's very cool. Ooh, is this a bounce? No, it's not. This looks like a card that should bounce somebody. There's a couple cards in the set that are like, I bounce a thing, and that's all I do. And they look like somebody who would. Exile this from your graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature against flying. Ooh, I see. Okay. So, I would have to have them die first. I don't have that Conniver anymore. But I don't need to play it now. I can play it later. Let's see. Maybe I just attack with the Leonin. See if they want to eat the... If I attack with all 3, they have to block at least one of them. But then I just lose my 2/2 for no benefit. I think I just do this. It's a 2/3 with Death Touch. Do you block it? Of course you don't. And now I'll play Arala Hedron Scaler. Hedrons being, generally speaking, I think they could be other places theoretically, but I think we saw them on Turkir actually last time we were there. But generally speaking, we find them on Zendikar? Zendikar, that's it. Got there. Cool. Oh, that's not so great. I wish I had more connives right now. However, flying for 3. And they have 3 blockers. Okay. They block each one of my guys. And 3 damage gets through. Then they swing for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think we just swing. We just swing. We leave back the mob leader. And lookout, I mean. And yeah. Go for it. Okay, that guy's dying to the Death Touch. That one's dying to the 2/2. And this one's got flying. I know you have flying during your turn, but I got flying all the time. So, what do you think of that? Oh, that guy's got reach. That's what you think of that. You know what? That makes sense, actually. I didn't think of it that way. Good point. Good point. I completely forgot that spider had reach, and they're not doing it anyway. Okay, sweet. Works for me. I don't mind. I'll get you next turn. Look at all my treasures. Alright, cool. I can block one thing, and then the 5/4 can get through. Yeah, I'll block. Hit me for 5. Alright, cool, cool, cool. GG! Woo! I love New Capenna. New Capenna is the best set. Ignore the rank that's on the screen right now. Ignore that. That's not important. I don't play a lot, okay? Shut up. Not much limited, I'll tell you. Who can afford that? Alright. Now, the payout, I believe, is pretty bad until you hit 3, and then it jumps up from like 75 to like 1,000 or something. It's like, goes from like, it's like 100 gold, 200 gold, 1,000 gold. It's nuts. So we want to win this one. Ooh, no blue. Oh, that's pretty bad. I'm going to keep it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to keep it. What does this tree do? Just a tree. Okay, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. We had a turn 2 play even. Time to get hoisted. Okay, romantic rendezvous. Sure, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Sweet. That's it. Is that 2 options? No, it's just is. Oh, that's the blue one. Well, I don't get to do anything fancy with it. I'm just gonna play it. Is it instant? It is. Okay, so if they play something, I can just kill it immediately. That's great. So we haven't seen this do anything yet, but it's like a tapped land so rarely matters that much. It matters a little, don't get me wrong. Just like not a ton. It matters a little. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we just played the Phantasmal Vision, which should have been down like many, many turns ago. I do like the Obscure Alley Workers, but only if there's no... I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This feels good. I can keep up the mana for Scorpion Sting. Yeah, this is nice. Enter. Oh, now it's going to be like, are you sure you don't want to sting your own guy? Ha! Fair enough. Black, red, they're showcasing. Ominous Asylum. I'm not actually sure where this is supposed to be. Oh, it's Duskmourn. Of course it is. Never mind. Yes, look at that cat. Or, is that a teddy? It's probably a teddy bear, right, because of the living toys in that set. That makes sense. Firebrain Scheme. Exile the top 2 cards and play one of them, I think. The other one stays in exile. That sounds right. Play another Swamp, and yeah, we play the Crooks, and then we flash in the Alley Lurkers later. Pass the turn. Well, so far I haven't been able to stick anything. I mean, I would have been able to probably have some stuff down. Ooh, Rylix the Accursed. Legendary Symbiote Soldier Hero. Got it. Has flash, and whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you draw and lose a life. I'll let that resolve. And then I will kill it. Scorpions. They be stinging. Is this on Outlaws? Is that the assumption here? There's a bunch of scorpions in that plane, so... I mean, there's nothing specifically saying that it must be, but, like, that's like the place where scorpions be. Alright, that's cool. I get a treasure. I don't get to actually do my Obscure Allied Lurker thing, unfortunately. I don't know Kidney. I always forget how this one works. When it enters, you discard a card, and you put a counter on him. It's kind of like Conniving, but you don't get to draw. Boo. But it has Mayhem for a hybrid mana. Cool. Okay, very fun. Play this. Do I just do this? Do I just kill their guy? I don't know how impressed with their guy I should be. They have very few cards in hand. I think I do. I think I'm just going to do it. Yeah. It's not impressive. But would I spend 3 mana to kill that guy? Sure. So why would I hold back on spending 3 mana to kill that guy? Next. Enter. We're going to get this Alley Lurkers one eventually. It's going to happen. There's this thing that happens all the time, right? Like opportunity cost. Like, ooh, I think the Infernus is so good. It is currently a 1/1 though. So, you know, not amazing. Yeah. Cool. Was this a sorcery? It was. Okay, I did that correct in that case. My turn. Obscure Alley Lurkers. Very good. And 4/5 with Hexproof. 3/3 with Flying. It has Hexproof. And I will attack with the Alley Lurkers. They can block it. However, I do get to connive first. Do I connive? If I connive here and they choose to block, I have a 3/2 that dies and they have a 2/2 that dies. Whereas if I don't buff it, I have a 2/1 that dies and they have a 2/2 that dies. So either way, it doesn't really change anything. Arla is good in the bin, however, because I can exile them. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of Arla. Cool. Do you get rid of your 2/2? You do. Okay, very good. Now I no longer have my Hexproof, though, which is a bit of an upsetness, but that's fine. Don't mind that, really. We'll play this, and we can immediately do this. Don't know if it's worth it. Exos from your graveyard, put a counter on a creature against flying. Oh, it gets flying until end of turn. I thought I got a flying counter. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, well. Do you have another kill spell into 2 cards in your hand? They do. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. That's upsetting. All right, this is a slow game. This is gonna be a long one, folks. I think so. Oh, it's me again. Okay, pass. All right, we're gonna flash in another Obscure Alley Lurkers. Very cool. We are going to move to combat. Or do I want to exile this first? Move to combat. I don't think the 1 damage is that big a deal. And what do we get? I guess I'll get rid of a swamp. Okay. 2 damage. We're on the board, kind of. Not really, actually. Yeah, that's it. That's me. This is going to be a long one. Okay, yeah, they got the Surveil lands. That's fun. Not to be confused with Surveil lands. They're a totally different type of land. I wonder what we'll call those. Oh, this is not going great. This is not going great for me at all. Let's make our Obscura Alley Lurkers able to fly. And 5. They hit me 4 times with their 5/4 and I die. So, can we race that? Not with these draws, we can't. Get rid of the swamp. All right. Okay. That's 5 damage. Let's keep seeing what we can find. I don't want to discard Carlo if I can help it. But we do get to at least see more cards. Yeah, this sucks. This is so bad. I will die eventually. They're hitting me way harder and faster than I'm hitting them. Although, time to play Carlo. And time to end the turn. Maybe I should get another one of these islands down. I only have 1 blue source. Oh, I have 2 blue sources. The Urban Retreat's blue. Knife trick. That guy's dead. Okay. Death burst. That guy's dead. Alright, that's probably GG. That's probably it. I don't... Unless I get like a kill spell. I don't think I have anything that... One, two, three. Okay. Tell me there's a chance. There really isn't, is the thing. Like, even if I play something... It has menace. Like, I can't even play a blocker next turn. Ooh, I think this card's cool. I'm gonna look at the art. It's rad. Whenever this becomes tapped, you may discard a card to draw. Secret Identity. Cool. GG. That's me. That's it. That's all we got. That was brutal. Oh. I drew so many cards. All right. If we get 1 more loss, we are out. I do not want to get one more loss. Remember. Oh, wait, no. It's 2 wins that it jumps up. Oh, wow. That's fast, actually. 50, 150, 800, 1,000. Okay, so we're already over the hump. At least we're over the hump. That's good. I didn't realize. I thought it was at 3. It's at 2. You can bluff not having a spell to cast by quickly passing or by clicking enter. By quickly passing is so funny. It's like, try and be fast enough that they think it was automatic. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, all right, we've got 4. Oh, hello. I was just in the middle of something, but I can come down after. How long? I don't know, like 10 minutes. Sorry.
That's fine. I was just, you said it didn't matter, and then I thought, maybe your timeline before, and then you're just come down. I thought, you sort of had it ready for a while.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was ready. Oh, you sent me a message. I didn't see it because I'm streaming and it suppresses messages. Pardon?
I just sent you a message.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I knew we talked about it, but I just didn't think you were even back. Sorry about that. So what has happened so far this game? Do you think we can pull off the urban retreat this time? Play the 2-1? I don't even know if it's worth it to ramp, honestly. The games are so slow. It seems like, I don't need to ramp. It's fine. So what's happened so far? Crime scene instructor. This is on Ravnica, most likely. When this leaves the battlefield, put its counters on creature you control. Interesting. So they could get a 2/2 bird. I don't know if I want that. Do I just take the 3? I think I just take the 3. No blocks. Then again, if it gets bigger, it's going to be more of an issue. So, I don't know. Ooh, I think Sarn's very good. Underrated card, in my opinion. As someone who has no idea how anyone's rated anything. Can't really do a lot here. I could attack and, like, see if they think I'm gonna do something. Yeah, maybe we do a bluffy here thing. Yeah. Genius! Alright, and now we're gonna do our urban retreat on our merciless enforcers because it's funny. Actually, I do, but I want to float this blue because I want to leave up the black. Why? I don't know. I didn't think it through. Don't worry about it. Alright, ramping. We're ramping. It's happening. It's real. I don't know if it mattered, but we did do it. That's the important part. I mean, actually, if I lose, I'm going to be very upset because it's over, and I don't want my run to end. However, do we know what we're doing here? First things first, play the swamp. Make the ramp matter. 3/3 flyer, that's good. And then, can we bung up the ground? I really want to be able to connive that into the bin and cast it. That would be ideal. So far, I don't have any connive, though. Unfortunate. This mills, and that gives me 3 left. I could just play Wekdu. Do I just play Wekdu? What is it, a 2/2? Yeah, I'll just play Wekdu. So we'll play this for now. And then we can flash in Wekdu later. Or maybe I just play the aggressive symbiosis. It's very strong. Yeah, I'm going to play the... Yeah, no, I changed my mind. Changed my mind entirely. 2/4. Beat my 2/4. I've taken a lot of damage already, actually. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if the ramp was relevant. I think it wasn't. I mean, especially since I didn't use that land, and then I could have just played it. But... Gallant Citizen, sure. That is ETB draw, so it's like a Spirited Companion. They have very few cards in hand because all of them are on the board. If I get my board wipe, that could be very good. I think we blocked this. Maybe they have a buff. Maybe they have a pump. You know what? I think I just kill this guy instead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Do you have the pump? They do have the pump. Extra arms comes in. That's a lot of damage. Whew. Wow. And a pastry. Okay, so if we had the board wipe, we'd be in a pretty good position. However, we don't. So we're not. We'll play you. And again, we can flash in Wekdu. I'll play a swamp. That's 2. We can also... Oh, we can do a symbiosis. And then we can have Wekdu come in for 1. I don't know if that's helpful, but we can do it. Again, it becomes a 3-2, but it still can only block 1 thing. So it doesn't really matter that much. But I'll gain 3 life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll gain 3. Maybe that's worth it. Actually, I think I will do that. So aggressive symbiosis on this one. We'll discard Wekdu. We'll then cast Wekdu. All right, cool. We got 2 blockers. They only have 1 card in the hand. I have 3 lifelink, so even though they have lethal on board, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They don't actually have lethal if I get my 2 blocks in. Very cool. Okay, now they have lethal even if I get my 2 blocks in. But because of lifelink and the way that damage is done, I think I should gain and lose life simultaneously and be fine. Assuming they have nothing relevant in their hand. Yeah. Okay, so I block the flyer, I block the grounder, and then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I take 4, I go to 2. Does the 1 difference matter? I don't think it does. I'm gonna go with this. It sounds to me like they have a trick though, and if they have another extra arms, I just lose. Lively Leap. Oh, that'll do it too, I guess. I go to exactly 0! I could have blocked the Sarn and it would have been fine! No! Disappointing. I mean, I got my 2 wins. It's not so bad. I do get that, the bump. I made back the gold I spent on the invite, which is good, right? Like, oh no, it's gems. It's 800 gems. Sorry, my mistake. But still, I think starting one of these is like 800 gems or so. So I will take it. It's not amazing. It's 900 gems to get in. So I made back almost entirely my start, which is great. I'm so into it. I'm very excited. Let's quickly jump through a pack. We've got Deathflame Burst, Opulent Volley, Azor. Never got to see this guy pop off. Ulx, Zan. I think Zan is actually so good, and I'm very excited to try this one out. Data Scrubber, New Insumi, very good card. I like the art on the other Goblin Human better, though. I just think it's way more evocative. And Stitcher's Wings. We saw this in the drop, but didn't pick it up. It looked quite good. Next, we have Extil of the Thousand Moon. This one is very hard to parse art. I don't know what's going on, but it is from Ixalan. It's from the in the core, the Lost Caverns. Arala, Perilous Lunge, Prison Break, Eerie Gravestone, Wonder Weave Aerialist. No idea where this is. Actually, just at all. I have no idea. And Cam and Ferric. That's the one I was talking about. Look at this art. Oh, it's so good. They are not happy with each other. And Barako, the Heartless Hunter. Very, very cool. All right, that's me for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm out. Bye. That's it. Bye. Bye.